How big a disruption can it be to have a new goalie?
Well, I think because, you know, everyone has such confidence, not just me talking Fedders up. I think the players have real confidence in him. Is he the same as Marcus? No, but you know what we lose with Marcus, we might gain in other ways with Fedders. You know, he's a different kind of goalkeeper. Obviously doesn't have the experience that Marcus has, or possibly the presence as yet, but I feel that once he starts playing, then, you know, people will very quickly see the respect that he's got from everyone within the team.
I mean, it looks like Marcus could be out for a few weeks, so yeah. I mean, this is his chance. If he does well during this period, would he become the number one? Would it be up to Marcus to wait?
Well, I think the best is just to let him play a game and see where we're at. Yeah, he judged on performance. Everyone should judge on performance. So, you know, if he does the stuff, then possession is 9/10 of the law. It's Marcus's job to move him out of there. But as I say, let's see how he goes first, and then we'll make decisions.
You got Andre back from suspension. Will he come into the
He's
team?
injured. He's got a knock on his shin, which he got in the on the game against the MLS under 21s the other day. So he won't be available physically.
Right, okay. Any other knocks from a couple of them not training at the moment?
Hunty just fell on his shoulder. He didn't train.
No.
Stephen, yeah, but he's fine. Otherwise, you know, I think everyone. I can't think of anyone else being injured. No, I think we're all okay.
You talk about making a couple of changes. I guess your strongest position, or where you got the most personnel, is centre midfield. Is that where you're going to revert again?
Yeah, probably. You know, again, that's we depend on the midfield players to do an awful lot of work, and you know, physically it is demanding 3 games in 7 days. So, you know, hopefully we can freshen it up and keep the same level of momentum.
I mean, Norwich have had the same workload, a day less to recover. So, did you see them last night?
Yeah, I went to watch them last night. They were very unlucky last night. You know, I think it could well be argued, and I think Glenn's doing a good job of arguing it. You know, they certainly deserve something from the game. They did play very well, very attractive, positive football. They play with real width. You know, it will be a stiff challenge for us for sure.
With Leeds are obviously not allowed to play loans. Well, does that leave them a little bit short up front?
I don't know what they've got up front, what the options are. You know, we'll obviously hear somewhere in the grapevine what the options are, but you know, again, at this stage, it's all about, we feel it's all about us and the way we play. If we're playing at a certain level, then you know, it should be for other people to try and deal with us. We're very, very aware of what Norwich are about, but our concentration has got to be more on our performance.
You've had all sorts of things going wrong, haven't you? Players sent off and buses breaking down. You still come out with it, the points. You must be quite pleased with the resilience.
Yeah, you know, in many ways there have been games where we've had ready-made excuses, and you know, from my point of view, you know, it's a crazy way of looking at it, I suppose, but you know, it will all even out. And, you know, that was the first thought I had when Henry was sent off in midweek. You know, I could fully understand the referee sending him off, but in the sort of tone of the game and the way the game was developing, you know, it seemed harsh. But then I look back at our 2 sendings off, and I think both of them have been wrong. And you just, in a way, you bite your tongue and get on with it and trust that at the end of the season things like that will even out. You know, the bus wasn't an issue. That was, you know, it should never ever affect a professional footballer. You hark back to the days when you used to turn up to play football as a kid, and I remember Lou McCarty always used to watch the 2:30 from the players' lounge, get into the dressing room at 20 to 3, throw his gear on and be the best player on the pitch. So, you know, I think we get carried away sometimes with the importance of these warm-ups and stretching this, that and the other, and getting mentally ready. Sometimes it's better just to get out there and play.